What's going on? What's going on? Brutus here, bringing you the halftime report. Just about, which really not at the halfway mark, but there's going to so many great raids this war. I wanted to split it up. In addition, just wanted to split it up. So 5 hours left in the war. Tons of war left. WarWhales versus OneHive, the Archer Queen Conference Finals of the CWL. Wow. Not going to do a rundown or anything. I'm just going to show you guys 4 raids. And the ones that I've selected are the first Town Hall 10 for OneHive, 10 on 10 3, as well as one attack from 3 members of OneHive that all got beer runs. So let's go ahead and do what that is. What just transpired was Yudy. This thing was freaking beautiful. He's going to do a Lalo attack here. But, man, this was... I personally had a super tight butthole watching this. I was like, oh, my God! You know? almost got trolled out. So, got a baby dragon to force the funnel. I believe he wanted it to keep going around to maybe the DE, but it did its job by making sure that Queen is now going to get in there and get the... air defense and also the Infernal Tower. And her job is done after that. BK is forming the other half of the funnel down here, which is mainly where he's going to send in his Lalo attempt. You can see that how it's going to happen here. He pops the ability he waits and pops the ability as soon as the Lalo is out to hopefully try to drag the Hound away. He was aiming for this air defense right here. Didn't quite get it. Queen goes down. Starts the Lalo here. I do know that this was... actually, I don't know. It looks like this wasn't part of the plan. Look right here, folks. Rage and Larry's down here, but this bomb tower is thwarting that attack, and that is the story of this raid. So the Queen and Barbarian and BK stay up. Meanwhile, you also have the Hound and the Loon trolling right there on the Royals. As he goes ahead and starts with the rest of this raid, doesn't give up, and wrecks basically the top half with his Lalo. So this would have been an overkill if that bomb tower didn't thwart his attack for the royal kill. I mean, those royals are wicked healthy, and on top of that, he's still got the Hound there. So uses the haste and the heal. Time is not his friend at this point. This went down to maybe 7 or 10 seconds left on the map. So he's had 2 loons remaining. I'll back out so you can see how he pulls this off. He's got minions on the back end doing some cleanup. He uses 2 loons down here on this town hall for the sake of time, or 1 loon. Meanwhile, he's got the other loon at the top to try to break some trash rings to get everybody to converge in right by this CC. So we're going to converge right here. We're going to zoom in right here so you guys can see the action at the last part of this. This 40 queen is just sniping anything that gets near her. Super exciting raid. The Loon is out of range of the Queen, so they can take down the high hit point Town Hall. Then they start to move in on the Queen. She's sniping everything in sight. The Black Sam comes up and weakens the Max Lava Hound. Then the Queen goes ahead and locks onto it, and that's what he wants. So while she's locked onto this Hound, right as it pops, then goes down the Loon drop, and then all the minions are trolled onto the Lava Hound, but it didn't matter because the Loons came in and got that 3. Really, really nice. If you guys are wondering, WarWhales also has 1 10 on 10 3. And then let's continue to go down here to number 14. One of 3 Town Hall 9s that got a beer run, and a beer run is a 2 fresh hit 3 stars. It's not like a 6-pack where you do 2 cleanup 3 stars, which is also great. Beer run is both are fresh. We had 3 individuals on the OneHive side that were able to accomplish that, and this was one of them. Mike, there's an attack strategy video that I put out there where he did this in the 6 Slitches War. And you know, some people found some value in it. Some people saw some flaws in it, but this was the base that, you know, there's a lot of value for it. Where you have all the air defenses on one side, he decides to zap quake one of the 4 air defenses, send in the Town Hall 9 level 4 dragons into that. Meanwhile, he's got a BK on the far right. taking for his queen, and their job is to get this air defense right here that I have highlighted. The ability alone will allow him to get that, and that's what's so beautiful. He's got the heal to sustain his dragons in the core, and then on the back end, I'll zoom in just a little bit so you guys can appreciate it. He's got a max lava hound and some loons to go ahead and get the last 2 air defenses that are really close together for the cost of just 1 max haste spell that he brought from the CC. I mean, tremendous value, and no pun intended with who always says tremendous, but I mean, honestly, huge value. Tremendous troops. I'm just kidding. A lot of value from base recognition and execution of that attack for this base. Nice job, Mike, or as I like to call him, Mayak. Let's continue to move down to Savage Furby. It's a scout anyway. I couldn't help. My hands are immediately want to go up there. Savage Furby also had a beer run. Look, what I really enjoyed about, and he did his beer run with the exact same strategy in mind, trying to get a surgical. You can see how he does that, just to clip these, a surgical EQ. So nice, where he opens up just a path for his queen to get the air defenses, CC, and AQ, and then on the back end he'll have a Lalo attempt, and you can see how that's done, where his queen alone, the queen walk, will get an air defense on the way through, push in through that surgical EQ that he did to push into that channel. And he wants it surgical so that she doesn't basically go unnecessarily too far into the X-bow compartment. Basically, the queen is going to stay right in that channel, which is why he did that, which I really thought was clever and just sexy as hell. BK on the right for the funnel. That's what his job was, with a few wizards behind, just to back up that, all that time saving right there. And then here comes that queen. Baby Dragon to help out that walk, who takes some traps and really didn't get all too much value out of that. And a Valkyrie to come help out the CC kill. Almost did have to use the ability. Almost loses his queen here with that sweeper irritating everything. And if he didn't bring that Valkyrie to help this push, I don't know if he would have eventually had the queen to stay up here, because he already busted the ability. But the queen is going to step up and get after the bow, the CC, and the air defense. And once he sees that he's safe to do that, he's going to go ahead and start his Lalo portion from here on the bottom right. Just some nice attacks this war. 2 hounds, that's right. So 2 loons on that wizard tower, double drop, it's done, and they continue to move on through. I cannot do a queen charge. Every time I'm on TeamSpeak trying to talk through bases, because we plan our Town Hall 9-3s, we're taking this war very seriously, as you should. They're like, well, why don't you try a queen charge? I'm like, I can't. I'm 1 for 9 on a queen charge. I have yet to learn that strategy. So hopefully I can keep watching these replays and asking for advice by trying to learn this. It's a really strong strategy on the right base. As you can see that this basically overpowers the base at this part. It was so nice, I had to put it on. Go to ×4 because it's nothing but cleanup, and I got one more raid to show you, and we'll call this a video, and I don't want it to be too long. Bagging 11 troop space. Remember, with the exception of Yudy's, go down to 230, with the exception of Yudy, all of these are fresh hits. And speaking of which, here is Yudy's mini Grand Witch Addie, or GWA. 3 loons and a haste to get to see what's in the CC. Pulls out a hound, so you can kind of you kind of know it's a hound. It's a, what is that? What am I thinking of? Like a 2 Valkyrie Goblin combination. No witch in there, or else the witch would have came out, and no wizards. And he's doing a loon attack, air attack, so we know he's safe. Once I deal with just that loon to come out here with the BK tanking for the queen again, he's safe with that. And he busts the ability to push away towards the right. I do think he was aiming for this air defense right here. Go to ×2 and zoom in just a little bit, because he's got to win this battle with the BK. Stop here. So the queen is all by herself going to the left, and he's got 1, 2, 3. I missed how many? 3, 4. I think it's I have to check. I think it's Penta. I'm not sure. But he basically Lalos the base from the right side and in a anti-clockwise or counterclockwise fashion, and basically at all times keeps the hounds in front of the Waddaloons, which was really the success of this raid. As they start to push over here, Stu has 2 hounds in front. Queen, this is how he did both of them as well. Rage Skelly, not 3 skeletons, just 1 max skeleton with the Rage. And also some of his loons get some of that action. Both of GWA's 3s were like this as well, where he was basically Skelly killing the Queen. He has 2 unpopped hounds right here. Just overkilled it. 2 minions on cleanup. So nice. Wasn't fighting the clock as well. We'll go to ×2 to clean it up. Woo! Starting out fresh. So by the time, if you guys watch this, the war is still going on. I will put Time to Clash link in the description. He might be streaming this. Of course, Shubalu is probably streaming it as well. But you guys got to go check it out, man. It's going to be a strong and an exciting finish. There you guys go. It's 72 to 75 currently. And 18 to 23 stars. The last attacks that we just missed, we have Prince of Dubai, I believe was a scout, but some really good stuff going on. Once again, it's Brutus reminding you, you got to be better than a double, and I will check you next time.